All right, what is up, guys? This is Nick back here with another video. We're gonna do a little vlog. We got a road trip planned, as you can probably tell by the title of this video. I'm driving from Dallas, Texas, all the way back to Minnesota, my home state. A few reasons why I didn't just fly was because I have a lot of things that I left in Minnesota when I moved down here. And when I fly, I'm not able to take anything back. So that's why I have my car here, so I can fill it up. And then also on the way back home, I want to thrift and try to make some money too while I'm out there. And I guess just kind of make some content out of it. So my plan was to leave my house at 9 o'clock. I left at like 9:20, and then I just stopped at my storage, got all my orders that are already made. So I have to ship those out, grab gas, we're low on gas, and then some energy drinks, and we're gonna hit the road. All right, we just left the post office, and we're not starting the road trip yet because I have to go all the way back to my storage unit. I just drove 10 minutes to the post office. Now I gotta go all the way back because I forgot one thing. I had it out, but it kept falling off my pile, so I set it on a shelf, and then I forgot it. So gotta go all the way back, but then we'll get started. I need to get gas and then an energy drink, and then we'll finally be on the road. It's a perfect example of perspective right here. This car behind me is literally broken down in the middle of the road. And this is a good moment of perspective because I thought like my world was pretty shit right now, considering I forgot one thing and have to drive 20 more minutes compared to my car being broken down in the middle of a road. It's not that bad. So little perspective thing I just noticed. I'll figure if I'm gonna be doing these little vlogs, might as well sprinkle a little. Why is this lighting so bad? It's because of this, I don't know. Anyways, might as well sprinkle in some wisdom here and there that I notice and that I think about when I see. Helps me keep my spirits light, especially on days where I think everything's going wrong and it's in perspective really not. All right, we pulled up to the first Goodwill here. We're about just over an hour into the drive. All right, first stop's done. You saw I got that Lululemon hoodie, which is kind of cool. It's like a brand new one too. So that's pretty cool. And then I got 2 pair of jean shorts as well. So we spent $14.58. So not too bad for a first stop. All right. We are here at OKC, pulling up to the bins. Few minutes out. All right, we are just pulling in. Hopefully they are still rotating. I've never been to this one. I think generally they stop rotating around 4. At least that's how it is in Minnesota, and I think in Texas too. The OKC bins, see if we find anything in there. Oh. All right, we just left the Goodwill bins. Overall, I would have to say probably a 3.5 out of 5 star. One of the better things, I got a pair of Doc Martens here. I'm not gonna pull everything out, but I got Purple Label Ralph Lauren right here. I got a few American Fighter shirts, a polo shirt. One of the vintage things I got was a kid's dinosaur. I got a DC hoodie, zip up hoodie. And then I'll show you one of the other vintage things I got. This is, you can barely tell, it's Champion. I can tell by the tag there, but I don't know, just a random school tee. I spent $18. If you get less than 10 pounds, it's like $1.89 a pound. And then if you get more than 25 pounds, it's $1.19, which is insane because in Minnesota, it's like $3 for under 10 pounds. And then it's like $2.50 or $2.30 for over 25. So it's like half the price here. So that is hot water. Anyways, it is almost 4 now. I'm going to get some food and then I'm gonna keep driving. I might be able to make it to Kansas tonight. All right, I pulled up to the casino. I wanted to stay at the casino hotel, and I was gonna maybe go and like play some blackjack or something or roulette. But the hotel is like down the road from the casino, which kind of sucks, but I'm gonna go to the hotel, and if I have energy later, because I had 2 energy drinks today, and I probably won't be able to fall asleep. I'll probably drive back over. I kind of want to play some roulette or something. I mean, the hotel's right there and the casino's right there, so it's literally just like a minute drive, but... Alright, down $100 at the Nino. Won a couple good amount of bonuses and shit, but you spend $15 to get a $10 bonus, and eventually I just ran out of money. I was up for a little bit right in the beginning. I always say this, but I should have just left when I was up. I was up like I was up $35. I don't know, maybe I should have just taken that, but I was there for like 15 minutes, and that's how it always is. You always win right in the beginning, and then you just lose it all. So, I don't know, maybe I should have just gone in there for that quick flip and left, but $100 gone. I was in there for like 2 hours though, so I don't know. It's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I thought there was gonna be blackjack, but it's only slots, so I was forced to play some slots. But now I'm gonna go to bed, and we'll continue the vlog in the morning. All right, chat. Update you guys. I kind of forgot, low-key. I just went into a Goodwill there, but also I had to fill my car up with air in the tire because one of them was getting low. I don't know if it's because of the temperature change or whatever. I definitely think it was now. Definitely think it was because of the temperature change, because I put it at 35 and now it's at 37, and it stopped raining and it's warming up. And then this one went down to 30, and that one's at, well, I put some air in that, but that's the one that was low. Also grabbed some energy drinks. These Celsiuses are so good. But yeah, I got two things to show you real quick. So this military jacket, these go for like $60, so nothing too crazy. And then a pair of Adidas track pants. These are actually super cool. They're green on the inside, and the logo, if I can find it, yeah, super cool. So not too bad, good fall piece. But again, I'm just not finding anything that I need right now. These are like, this is an eBay item, and that's a piece for fall. But I'm gonna see if there's antique stores. They're just not open. They weren't open on Mondays. And then today's Tuesday, and I don't know if there's any gonna be open. They usually open like Wednesday through Sunday, which of course I'm traveling Monday, Tuesday. But I'm gonna see if I can try to find those, and then I'll update you guys in a bit. All right, this antique store's open. We're gonna try it. No, I thought these would be older. All right, we have pulled up to Thriftopia. Never been to it, but still on the hunt for something good. So, see what we can find. All right, what is up, everybody? So we're back from the trip. The filming was very sporadic. I filmed quite a bit on my way from Texas to Minnesota. Once I got to Minnesota, I kind of stopped because I got there Wednesday and I had to leave Thursday for the cabin, and then the whole weekend I was out fishing. And then when I got back from the cabin on Sunday, we had a family dinner. I had to go to the gym. I woke up the next morning, hit the bins, and then drove straight from Minnesota all the way back. I got back at midnight last night. So obviously I could have recorded. It just wasn't top of my priority, to be completely honest. But I'm gonna show you what I picked up. I have a few clips that I'm gonna throw in here. I'll show you the fish that I caught and everything. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna show you now is everything that came in the mail while I was gone. Items that I thrifted on the way from Texas to Minnesota. I only hit one thrift store on the way back here because I was just driving straight through and I didn't even get anything. So everything I picked up on the way from here to Minnesota, and then everything I bought from other buyers. And then I also hit the bins. I think I actually hit it 3 times because I got back on Tuesday night. So I hit it Wednesday and Thursday morning, and then yesterday, Monday morning. So a lot to go through. This is my giant pile here. I'm gonna go through and kind of organize it, and then I'm gonna show you real quick what I got. All right, I got everything organized. I was gonna go 0.5, but the quality's way better in 1. So real quick, I'm gonna go through everything that I got. Again, this was just a combination of everything throughout the week. This is all my football stuff. I'm planning on doing a football drop. So I got a whole bunch of football pieces. And then this is my streetwear stuff. So this is just everything kind of random. There's actually a lot of hockey pieces that I got. So I might plan a hockey drop. I also got a lot of basketball pieces. Let's see. I'm gonna go through a few of my favorites here. Some of these I had too as well, just I left in storage. These ones I got at the bins. Those were 2 nice ones. That's kind of a funny shirt, just says loser. Megadeth tee, that was a really sick one. Rush tee as well. I got those on the way up. No Fear, Betty Boop. Oh, that one I got at the bins right before I left. That's a Stone Cold. Nike tees, just like random stuff here. NHRA, John Force. This is more my fall stuff. I got some hoodies, some Carhartt Detroits, some lighter jackets for fall. Brewers, this one's needs a repair, but still a nice one. And then another Detroit. Some 3D knits, sweaters for fall, track pants, a couple shorts and pants here. I actually really like these Carhartts here. I've been trying to find them, and I didn't want to make them my own, but one of my buddies had them, so I took them off them. They're double knee shorts. You got to cut the pants to make them shorts, and I did not want to do that, so I didn't have any all summer, and he had a pair, so I grabbed them. So that's all the streetwear stuff, and then I might do a drop for like college stuff. I don't know, I had it separated because I had quite a bit. So I had a bunch of college pieces. So I had all that, and then again, I'm doing I think a hiking, like outdoor drop at some point. This one's very small. I only have a North Face, random hiking, and a climbing. I only have 3 pieces for that, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. All the polo I just got, all the Harleys. This is a cool tee. This is probably the best tee out of all of them. It's a 3D emblem, but it's just like a regular 90s one. Some random tees, and then all the Harley sweatshirts. So a lot of good stuff right there. Let's go through right here. These are just summer pieces I have to get up soon. And then I'm doing a beer and cigarette drop. So these are all my beer and cigarette tees. I focused on beer tees because I don't have any. So I got a bunch of those, and I didn't even find any cigarette tees. And this is all the random online stuff like Depop, and I'll do a Whatnot stream or something with all that random junk. So a whole bunch of stuff I got, and I was just working, running around. I had time to film, but it's an extra step to do all that. So that's what I was doing the whole week. But that's gonna be it for this video. Sorry I'm not great at making these vlogs. I will get better at them. Again, it's just not top of my priority, but I do want to put in an effort to try to get some more behind the scenes content, things like that. Step away from just talking to the camera and trying to like do vloggy style stuff. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you next video. Peace.